Hey. We are live in this motherfucker this morning. That's right. I'm chopping it up early. What's up, Omega Red? Salute, family. Salute to you. Yes, sir. KQKC filling in again, doing his thing. Yes, sir. Filling in for Blue Blood. Inglewood in the house. Yes, sir. Inglewood, South Side, 68th and Morgan. Yes, sir. Robeson High School, Inglewood High School. That's where I'm from. That's right. South side of Chicago. That's right. That's where players are made. Like Larry Hoover, David Barksdale. Those were the players. 68th and Green. Yes, sir. Inglewood Hospital. Yes, right. Yes, sir. Inglewood, you believe it or not, it's historical. Yes, it is. 68th and Green is where the black disciples and the gangster disciples form one when David Barksdale got killed. Yes, sir. I know my shit. Yes, sir. I grew up on 68th and Morgan. So shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers and their families. I hope y'all enjoyed that video earlier because that's how we do it. I keep it rolling, So, first of all, shout out to Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Earl Spence. Shout out to every boxer out there that's doing their own thing. Even little Devin Haney. He's the youngest promoter ever. Yes, that's one thing Floyd Mayweather left for every motherfucking body to have. You don't need no promoter. Every time you see a promoter, what they trying to do? Get you to sign some shit. Get you locked into a contract 3 years or more. Motherfucker, we don't need you. We got a lawyer. Al Heyman is a lawyer. Al Heyman is an advisor. We don't need you. We don't need a promoter. We got over 20 fights and we know how this shit goes. So besides you going in my pocket and taking out 15 or 20%, all that comes to me. And Deontay Wilder's a free agent. Earl Spencer's a free agent. That's what they do. Promoters, all they trying to do is what you can do. All you got to do is hire an assistant. An assistant can do the same shit a promoter can do. All they're doing is making a phone call. When are your venue available? Okay, well, how much do your venue hold? And how much would it be to put on a championship fight? Come on. You go to the ordinary venues. You know the going market. They know the going market. And name recognition. That's why Deontay Wilder went the hard route and not the easy route, if you know what I mean. Yes, they didn't give him no play. That's why his ass is sitting right there on Showtime's desk. Because Showtime gave him the limelight. Showtime gave him that name. Nobody know who Deontay Wilder was. But then he started knocking out 1, 2, 10, 20. Then his name started being mentioned. Then it been mentioned again. Then again. Then next thing you know, well, he ain't nothing but a one-punch knockout artist. He can't take a punch. He ain't been past the 5th round. Oh, he can't fight a decent skill fight. But what did he do? He took his ass in there and said, bombs squad. Who can't box? Who can't take a punch? Who can't go 12? So that made him the WBC champion. Now, when was that? He's on his way to breaking a record as the longest reigning heavyweight champion to hold the WBC belt. Now, tell me you don't feel a little happy for him. Because remember, he didn't find boxing. Boxing found him. Understand that, UK people. Understand that, Ireland, Russia, Klitschko, Anthony Joshua. Boxing found him. He just got in it to save his daughter's life. And she's skipping right now, today. And he holding another one. Oh, well. Sometimes the cookie crumbles different ways. You might break it this way. You might break it this way. But that motherfucker crumbles when you break it. It does. And Eddie Hearn, he called himself coming over here to hoodwink and bamboozle Wilder. Well, Wilder got the last belt. So he from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, so he must be a poor ass nigga in the country. That's all. Where the hell he gonna get $50 million from? Motherfucker, don't you know Al Heyman is his advisor? Al Heyman had that shit in his pocket. But no, they didn't see the shit. No, sir, they didn't see the shit. They saw the shit. It was in escrow. They seen it. When Deontay Wilder said it's in the bag, he just was fucking with him, you know. And they too stupid to think he was real. What bag? I don't see no bag. Anthony Joshua. I mean, how stupid can you get? Sure. He's not no Andre Ward. He's not no Floyd Mayweather. He's not no Earl Spence. But what does he do to make it work for him? Anybody. His height. His reach. His motherfucking power. That's all you need. That's all you need. That other shit is just different looks. All he need is one look. Face me, bitch. And I'm finna knock you out. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. That's right. When he knocked out Tyson Fury, did he need to do, did he know he had to throw out a couple jabs and circle him and all that? No, he didn't. He said wham, then wham. And that motherfucker was like this for about 2 minutes. That shit made Anthony Joshua shit on himself. I'm sorry. It did. It scared the hell out of him. He thought the Ortiz fight was scary, who he's still running from. Then when he seen that Deontay Wilder came in at 209, his cousin say 202, but maybe that's stretching a little bit. But 209? And you locked out a motherfucker that's 6'9"? Damn near 300 pounds? I had to stand up and say, what the fuck? How he chopped that motherfucking tree down in the 12th round. Not the 5th, not the 2nd, not the 1st, not fresh. He fought a whole motherfucking fight and cold cocked his ass. What you think he gonna do to Brazil? Because, see, this is what you call a semi-championship fight with your mandatory / grudge match. Yes. You talked about my little brother, who I love, who carried my name, my last name. My brother's smaller than you, and he knocked your ass out. Then you went to the wrong police station to try to charge me when my brother, the one that knocked your ass out. But he wasn't going to go nowhere because it's no proof. It's my people word against your people word. There were no cameras. So the dumbass had the nerve to say at the press conference yesterday, well, I don't have my urban dictionary. When the last time you heard a motherfucker say urban? Urban. That's just like a motherfucker say beyond onyx. You know, other words, speaking gibberish, speaking black, speaking the black power shit. You know, he confused. He's one of them motherfuckers that went to them suburban high schools. Cause he bragged about him, a football player, this and that. Motherfucker, you ain't never been to the NFL. Your ass got cut in college. You're not that great. You still wearing a Jerry motherfucking curl. Yeah, motherfucker. You might have what they call so-called good hair. I had it too. But you put that what we call curly kit. See, back in the day, we had what you call curly kit. You put that hot shit on there, your shit curl up real fast. Then you have to spray that shit, that juice to make that shit shine. You know, you remember, so glow, oh glow. You remember Coming to America and shit, you know? Then all motherfuckers get up, all that grease and shit on your couch and shit, you know? That's just how that dumb motherfucker looked. And he was scared. When he looked at Deontay's eyes, because Deontay Wilder took off his glasses. Motherfucker, you don't know I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to knock your ass out the motherfucking ring. That motherfucker was sitting there looking like this. No, he about 2 blocks back. You know, because he thought Deontay Wilder was going to swing on him. He that scared. Watch when they fight. He going to fight. I call it timid. He going to fight to survive. Another bitch. And when the last time a black man, no offense, my Caucasian brothers and subs, you know, no offense, but when the last time a black man called somebody chump? Now, I know I'm from Chicago. I'm from the Windy City, you know, South Side, Boogie, you know. I get it, you know, because Chicago is divided up like that, you know. Blacks go to school with blacks, white go to school with whites, except in the suburbs. I mean, that's just the way it's set up. I'm sorry. You know, we are a segregated city. We are a democratic city. But we don't call nobody, man, you chump. They laugh us out the thing. No. We'll say, man, you a bitch. You a hoe. You know, you say something like that. You don't say, hey, he's a chump. He like to hear himself talk. Jealousy. It's a strong emotion. Yes. I'm sorry, Dominic, that you don't have it going. You don't have it going on. I get it. I get it, Mr. Brazil. Your wife doing this and shit. You couldn't even take up for me. You got knocked out by a little motherfucker, not the big brother. You got knocked out, you know. That can take a toll on a man, you know, his pride and shit. Well, welcome to America, bitch. See, that's how you talk. That's how you talk to that motherfucker. Now, he got so worked up at home, he made a video of this shit. Deontay Wilder trying to get ready for Tyson Fury. He make a video. Oh, Deontay Wilder, you fucked up now. Oh, we can't wait to fight. I can't wait to fight your ass. You messed up now. You really fucked up. Oh, shit, I'm going to get your ass. Be a man. Mr. Brazil, be a man, dude. Be a man. Go in there and give Deontay Wilder a fight. Fight for your wife. Fight for your family. Deontay Wilder said, your wife running around with her head cut off like a chicken. Is she scared? Does she fear for your life? Your brains might be scrambled because you can't fight. Sure, you're mandatory by luck. Remember that. He's a mandatory by luck. Technically, Dylan White should be the mandatory. Technically. But we know how the governing bodies work. So you don't get no recognition. You don't get no fanfare. You don't get no pay-per-view, bitch. See, I didn't call you a chump. I called you a bitch, a hoe. How you like that? Or do you cover your ears up when you hear words like that? Or do your wife cover her ears up when she hear words like that? Huh? Do you? See, what's wrong with your problem? You need to get out more. You need to get out to, the urban neighborhoods, the ghetto. You need to get a way to find your motherfucking roots. You stuck in between worlds. See, you don't know to wear a fade or a jerry curl. See, you fucked up in the mind. Deontay Wilder is on your mind 24 hours a day. Why? Because he's an outstanding boxer. He's making the money. He can write his own check. He's a free agent. He can go wherever the fuck he want to go. He can do whatever he want to do. He have 2 homes. He have beautiful children. How much you gonna get paid for the fight? Not much. Because you're not that quality fighter. You want to, I call a B- fighter. That's what I call you. Don't get mad at Wilder. It's not his fault that he's great. He was destined to be great. He put in the work. Deontay Wilder put in the work. He had a deal with the boxing politics of this shit. He wasn't no outstanding amateur. He didn't give a shit about that. He wanted to do something that's going to make some money enough so his daughter can have that surgery. And another surgery. And another surgery. Because she was paralyzed from the back, from the neck down to her waist. She had to wear a back brace. If people don't know that. It's called spina bifida. It's very rare. But I have known a couple of people that had it. Now, the surgery is expensive. And when you're a boxer, that's why I say, we ain't got no players union in boxing. They don't have a player union boxing. They don't have no insurance that would cover shit like that for your family. They don't have the family plan. So what he had to do is fight. He had to fight hard. And he had to win. Did he won? Did he won? While you were trying to be a quarterback, he won and won. Ask George Washington. He'll tell you. Watch out for that right hand. Watch out for that left hand. He's going to be fighting like a little chubby, what they used to call him, baby duck. I forgot what they used to call. Quack, 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 quack. He used to talk like that and shit. A cartoon my little granddaughter used to watch. That's what you are. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to hear Deontay Wilder's voice. You're going to hear it. Because when you're going to snap that jab, like he snapping that jab in your face, that telephone pole jab that he did with Bermain Severn when he set up that right hand? While he popping you, he going to be talking to you. And damn God, I wish he does. I would just say, here, how you like that? How do this feel? Then when he get ready and get you off guard, because he can hide that right hand fast. And as I say it all the time, it's not hiding the right hand. It's just that you don't know when it's coming. And you're going to be laid out. And of course, you're going to get up like a man because your wife's sitting right there. I'm okay. I'm okay. And you know Deontay Wilder knows how to finish an opponent. Trust me, he does. He's not very coordinated, but you don't have to be. Once your opponent is hurt, just throw punches. One going to hit. Trust me. See, it worked for Sean Porter. Sean Porter is the most unorthodox fighter I ever goddamn seen. He might make a better football player than Brazil. But it works for him. He know what the fuck to do. Charge. He get you off balance. Mug you. Smother your punches and his. Then break up your guard with his head. Then go to working behind the head and everything else. That's what type of fighter Sean Porter is. Now, with Earl Spence, old Bob Arum is at it again. Yes, I did a video on that too. See, jealousy is a strong emotion. This motherfucker had the nerve to say that Pacquiao shouldn't fight Spence because he can't handle Spence. Maybe he should fight Garcia or Porter. Wait a minute. Did you want Pacquiao and Crawford to fight? Didn't you say that? So he can handle Crawford, but he can't handle Spence. Hello? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You's a jealous motherfucking Jew. That's what he is. He hating on Al Heyman because Al Heyman has a larger stable at 160 fighters. They all are happy. They all is not going nowhere. He took some of your fighters. Now, you're going to try to dictate? First of all, it ain't none of your fucking business. Those are PBC fighters. If Manny Pacquiao want to fight Earl Spence in July, that's none of your fucking business. That's Al Heyman business. That's Earl Spence business. That's Manny Pacquiao business. That's not yours. You just kick it with your boy Frank and your boy Tyson and see how many fights y'all asses can come up with. I don't call fighters no bums, but watch how many unskilled fighters you will have. Tyson Fury is not going to fight Anthony Joshua because Anthony Joshua don't have the heart. The 10-man went right past his ass. That's why. He don't have no courage. The lion skipped right past his ass. Anthony Joshua is fucked up for a heavyweight. And I'm not talking about fucked up as a fighter. He's fucked up mentally. What's wrong with these motherfucking fighters? Deontay Wilder is right. The cranium is not to be meant to be hit like that. But it's all comes with the job. It's the territory. So why in the hell do Bob Arum have to weigh in on what goes on in PBC camp? Because Al Heyman won't answer the phone? Because he won't deal with your ass? Because you try to take money out of his family mouth? Food out of his family mouth? Money out of his pocket? You lost that. You lost fighters. Jealousy is a strong emotion. It would drive you crazy. Look at the UK people. They about to go nuts when they saw Anthony Joshua riding around with transvestite orangutans. They was about to go nuts when Anthony Joshua had a facial. They about to go nuts when he found out Anthony Joshua sitting at the table with a bunch of niggas and he's sitting there naked, admiring his body. That's your champion, not ours. See, our champion talks like this. He has loyalty. He know where his loyalty lies. He know when somebody's trying to play him. Like the zone try to play him. Oh, no, we can't tell you what Anthony Joshua gonna make it. Then how I know it's 50-50 if I can't know what he's making. He knows what I'm making. Well, I can't know what he's making. Why? Because they in cahoots together. You see? The zone. Frank Warren, Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, and Mr. Skipper. They all in that shit together. See, they think you throw a few dollars at a nigga, and nigga, you throw a bone at him. Throw 50 million at him. Put down money, down payment. So he thought Deontay Wilder was gonna just take it in. Okay, where I sign? Huh? Y'all ass got caught, didn't you? With a rude awakening. A rude awakening. He's a fighter. He knocks motherfuckers out. Yes, he does. He's undefeated. He has 39 knockouts. Yes, all that. But he's not stupid. He can read and write. He does understand the logistics, the business side of boxing. Who's a better teacher than Al Heyman? You walk in the door, then you got Anthony Joshua team or the zone over here, and you got Wilder coming in. Oh, you didn't bring a lawyer? Yeah, I brought a lawyer. Where your lawyer at? Right here. Well, no, that's your advisor. But he's a lawyer too. Dumbass didn't even know that. I knew that. Y'all know that. Dumbass didn't even know that. But it is what it is. And you're gonna hear the rumors. Deontay Wilder. Oh, especially on these fucking websites. And that I don't get. And I hope they listening to KQ. I'm a small channel. They don't give a fuck about me. I don't give a fuck about them either. But when you sit there and root for I ain't gonna say enemy, because they're not enemies. I mean, sure, they need our help if they get into some shit with another country, of course. We always do the rescue, but they're not enemies. It's good people over in the UK. It is. It really is. But when you got people in our country making videos about our champion, and most of them are lies, then it's a problem there. At least the UK people, they got great boxing spirit. Where's our boxing spirit? Where I taken up for Deontay Wilder? They agree with the UK people. See, Eddie Hearn could tell them anything. Remember Chicken Little? The sky is falling. These motherfuckers looking and ducking and hiding and shit. That's how much brainwashed they are. Some of them is. Like my boy Carl. He ain't stupid. Intelligent people knows that Anthony Joshua don't want no part of Wilder. I mean, come on. It's out the bag now. Eddie, stop the fucking lying. You got a mental problem too. Bob takes 100-something pills a day. He's about to, say bye-bye to everybody. He want his ass up when he die, for y'all can kiss his ass. So, everybody puts out lies. even our own people, just to get views, just to get subscribers. I need subscribers, but I'm not going to sit there and go against my country. Yes, it's okay to have dialogue with other countries. It's okay to agree to disagree. I do it every day with 78. Well, I might talk to Fanon on the phone. I do it every day. Well, it ain't where I feel shit, fuck it, you know. But you don't make videos of your own Olympian who represented your country. That's just like a veteran in the war in Iraq and he got his leg blown off and he died or whatever. But you're going to call him a traitor or whatever. You know, that's the same shit, just different scenario. That's all. Deontay Wilder, when he leaves the U.S. soil, he's our hero. He representing us. The land of liberty, DIC. That's who he represented. That's who he is. Oh, say, can't you see? That's right. Sweet land of liberty for DIC. That's it's important and powerful words. Now, when you go over to UK, hell motherfucker to the Queen. And they all in unison. But over here, we don't have that love. We don't have that support. We have haters. Every time someone do something good, you got somebody hating on them. And sometimes it's their own people. Look at Earl Spence. He put on a clinic Saturday. I mean, I never seen no one box before. I seen Blue Blood yesterday, watching it online again and again and again. Oh, I gotta rewind again. That was a badass movie. And he was there at the fight. That's just how exciting it was. But not to Floyd Mayweather. Not to Floyd Mayweather. He walked out and left early. Why? Because everybody was saying, oh. See, the last time he got that response, Floyd, was when he fought Arturo Gatti. When he was just fucking up Arturo Gatti with his angles. And Arturo Gatti was just too slow. And he had the whole crowd standing there watching him. Well, that's the same way with Earl. But Earl was more masterful at it. He was more technical at it. He came forward, then he came back. He gave give and take. He countered to the counter. Then one time he countered to the counter to the counter. That's boxing. You hit me once, I'm gonna hit you 3 times. How about that? Who can't box? Who can't go 12? Who don't have twos in their box? Hello. Remember? Remember the face-off with Fox? Mikey said, I'm the better fighter. I've been fighting 39 fights. But in them 39 fights, you never faced no one like Earl Spence. So your ass had to get schooled. That's when you become Mikey. Yes. That's when Earl was patting your head with that jab. Sometimes be careful what you wish for. Because you just might fucking get it. It's called a fucking reality check. And that's what he got. He didn't get no moral victory. Fuck that shit. You don't get a belt for moral victory. You came back empty-handed, Mr. Garcia. You pulled your hat down because nobody can't see them bruises when he was tagging you in the head with the left hands. You didn't want nobody to see that red, bloody ear when he was tagging you round the guard with that left. You hate to see that replay when you got home, when he ducked down and came around and swung and hit your ass. You don't want to hear the trailer track when they show it on Showtime. You don't want to hear that when your brother say, well, let's call it a night, you know. Now, if the cameras wasn't there, Roberto Garcia would say, let's call it a night because he's fucking you up, Mikey. You might have brain damage after this. Who knows? I'm not being funny. He might just have brain damage. Yes, sir. Now, I'm going to read the chat before I go on. Between rounds, Spence's facial expression was different than it was with Lamont. He had more emotion, so was a bit nervous at first. Then at round 3, I started dancing. Yeah, well, Earl. Thanks, Janelle. Yes, sir. Uh, 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 Earl was nervous and a little tight in the first round. You know, because he had a chip on his shoulder. He was pissed off. That what it was, because all through the whole endorsement, through the whole media tour, everybody was saying how smart Mikey was, how efficient, how skilled, how he can do this, how he can do that. And they looking at Earl as just a come forward fighter that got a body shot. Other words, you're a dumb motherfucker and you just use your size and you just bows and just steamroll through and get him with the body, and that's it. That's it. You just knocked out 15 straight motherfuckers. That's all you do. You can't go no 12 rounds. I mean, pretty much it's all summed up. They made Mikey like he was smarter and made Earl look like he was a dumbass. So Earl, like, I'm seeing all this on YouTube because everybody he fight, he watch and see what they saying, what they doing. So he had a chip on his shoulder, and he said it rubbed him the wrong motherfucking way. He didn't say motherfucker, but I'm saying it. Yes, I am. It rolled him the motherfucking way. Yes, it did. And I don't blame him one motherfucking bit. So, guess what? You had to get spanked. You had to be taught a lesson. Just like you spanked your kids. Well, he spanked Mikey Garcia ass. He looked anyway like a kid. Might as well. Earl did everything in that ring except put his ass over his lap and spank him. That's all. He did everything else. Everything. Distance. Mikey tried to jump in, which he have a habit of doing. Earl stepped back. Then he came forward. He faked right and swung left. Clever. Clever. Clever as hell. From round 1 to damn near the end of the fight, he kept Mikey busy with that jab. Why? To keep him distracted. That way, Mikey can't think. You can't think while you got this jab keep popping you in the head. Popping you in the head. Well, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. Then the commentator's sitting here, because I watched it over. Then I watched it again. Then the commentator, well, Mikey got a strong left hand. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. You cannot use a left hand on a southpaw that way, because the southpaw lead hand is his jab. So you try to throw it, he's going to block it. He's going to do this, block it, and tag your ass. He might go down low or high. That's why the later rounds went on. Mikey didn't know what the fuck to block, his head or his damn ribs. That's why he had his knee all the way up to the stomach because his ass was doing this. No, god damn it. You know, Earl went off and teed off 20 unanswered shots because he didn't want to go down. He didn't want to quit. His brother tried to get him to quit, but he didn't want to quit. Earl said he was waiting on him to quit. But damn, they won't budge. Even Derrick James jumped in the ring. Stop the goddamn fight. You know, like Rocky was. Like 78 said the other night, throw in the motherfucking towel. Throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. You know. But, Rocky was trying to be a friend. You know. But that's how shit goes. Y'all smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so now. I'd love to have you. Always, I didn't know I did 5 yesterday, but I'm gonna do 3 or more a day. You know that. All right. I'm still be on at 12:30 p.m. today. I'm just filling in for Blue Blood, but I will be in at on my regular time right after Fanai International Boxing. All right, and that's at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. All right, and hopefully I have some news for you. And I've been looking at a couple things, so everybody already know about Carl Frampton. He signed with Top Rank. Thanks Frank Warren. He signed with Top Rank. Him and Frank Warren. So, and Carl Frampton, he had 2 good fights with Leo Santa Cruz, but he got whooped by Josh Warrington, and his reign is over with, and Leo Santa Cruz trying to hold on to that belt, but get your ass in there and fight Gary Russell Jr. Yes, we getting the fights. We getting the fights every motherfucking week. Yes, we got Lamont Peterson and Lipinets coming up. We have another fight coming on, was it Friday or Saturday? Well, we're getting the fight, but we're not getting the fights we want. Now, Earl is through with Baby Garcia. Now, Amir Khan, you up next. The one that Bar Arum had a nerve to say that Amir Khan going to give Terrence Crawford a fight. He's going to fight back. Amir Khan. Mikey, he won't fight back. Yes, Mikey did fight back. He wanted to fight back, but Earl was just whooping his ass. How can you get past those long arms? Well, you got short arms. You can't go inside. Because you go inside, Earl gonna tear your ribs up. You can't fight outside because your arm's too slow. So Earl was tearing your ass up around your guard. So what can the man do? But get fucked up. I mean, damn. Did he think about that? And I still don't see what he saw. And he ain't said that I know of. What did you see that was so important where you thought you could beat him? See, every time Mikey should try to make adjustment, Earl make his adjustment. You see what I'm saying? Just like I was saying about the counter to the counter where he did the adjuster to the adjuster. Okay, you trying to do this? Okay, well, I'll adjust to it. See, that's smart. That's why I say amateur is the best way to go when you start off boxing because they show you your fundamentals. Everybody that comes out of the amateurs or Olympic, you can't hit in the body in Olympics or amateur. They love going to the body when they first start, at least for the first 30 fights. They love that body. But Earl is good at that shit, So, why not? Go for it. He was a little short round 1. He was a little short round 2. But he got closer. Then he got closer. Then he stalked. Then he stalked. Then he caught. Then he beat and beat and beat and broke his ass down. Yes, real talk. Real facts for y'all asses. Yes, sir. Now, I'm just gonna read the chat real fast. Yeah, Lala D, skin himself out. Okay, seeking himself out. Yeah. Okay, Cypher. I thought he was hoping that child psychology work on the fans and judges. Yes, and you know what? This is another thing, Lala D. I fucking hate. Every time Mikey the round ends, he throws his hands up like he won that motherfucking round. Now I seen him do that before when he be winning, fighting, pretty much nobody's. And he does this, like, yeah, I won that round. But he was doing it when he was getting his ass teed off on. But then when he realized there's no way I can win this fight, then he'll go, shit. Oh well, I served my life, my winning streak is over with. Yes. So everybody always saying, well, Earl Spence, he's the next Floyd Mayweather. No, he's not. No, he's fucking not. I can't say that too much. He is not like Floyd. He is never will be like Floyd. He's a laid back, mature, chilled out, at his age fighter who cares about his family and his community. Floyd still was dressing and acting like he was a teenager. Big bro, little bro. Fuck that shit. Earl is responsible. Do you see him with an $18 million watch on? I'm quite sure he can afford it. He can afford a lot of things. But that doesn't make you a fighter. Like Earl said, I never heard Floyd say, look, it's easy to get complacent. You got to stay on the ground. You got to be grounded. You got to stay focused. See, that's is not Floyd Mayweather. Everybody has their own identity. Every fighter is different. Every fighter approach fighting is different. Andre Ward was different. Yes, Andre Ward wasn't flashy. He made a lot of money. Yes, he did. But Floyd, he bought a mansion for him and his newlywed wife, who he stood up at the altar and didn't give a fuck. He went on a tour showing motherfuckers this where my was going to be wife was going to live. Fight Hype did it. How fucking dare you? I mean, the woman crying her eyes up. And then you said, well, you know what? I don't want to get married. Just fuck it. Just fuck everything. You can keep the ring. I don't care. Give it. I don't want to get married to you. Don't you know how hard and hurtful that is to a woman? After she did this, after she did that, man, fuck that phone. After she did this and did that, man, damn, shit just messed up, and but will Earl do that? No. Earl had his kids and his woman right there in the locker room, sitting right by him. And trust me, she was sitting right by him. Because everybody in Tom and Dick and Harry was coming there hugging him. She was watching. She had the kids. She was doing her thing. So, hey, he's not another Floyd Mayweather. Yes. Would he be a pay-per-view star? Yes. Will he remain undefeated? Yes. Will he ever take an L? Who knows? If he does take an L, he still is a great boxer. I don't look at it that way. Muhammad Ali took an L, and he was one of the greatest boxers and comedians I ever seen. You know, if it wasn't for Floyd, ring IQ, his defensive skills, he can box his ass off. That's the only thing that makes him relevant in the sport of boxing right now. We even haven't seen Tank. He wasting away. He's wasting away. He should be fighting 3 times a year. But it's not about Floyd. Fuck Floyd. He got mad and left. Because why? Somebody else was getting attention? Because Floyd had everybody standing up. Earl had everybody standing up. Like, damn, go for the knockout. Now, remind you now, Earl Spence is up 12 rounds to nothing. Derrick James said, look, you know what? Let's keep this knockout streak going. Go in there and get that motherfucker. Hey, quote, motherfucking quote. That's what he said. But Earl, he punched himself out and got tired, and just can't, you just can't always get the knockout. It's the way he fought Garcia. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Earl don't fight that way. He can, as we've seen. I told everyone in the chat, and then don't expect the fight to go like you think. World break everybody. He's gonna shit on himself the second round. Earl gonna fuck him up. Oh, he's gonna knock him out in the second round. No, it's not gonna be none of that shit. We're talking about two guys that has tight defenses. Mikey's not gonna get hit with something silly. Earl's not gonna get hit with something silly. But both guys are smarter. That was some good advice Robert Garcia gave Mikey. Hey, get a little closer, but be careful. Get a little closer and be careful. But Mikey could never get inside. He tried. But he couldn't. He couldn't get past that what? Jab. Everything works off the motherfucking jab. I tell everybody. You can set up your opponent. You can keep his ass wondering about that jab. Then while he's wondering and thinking about that jab, then you tear his ass up with the left. Everything. That's fundamentals. That's boxing 101 for your ass. Everything works off the jab. And that's what he did. Then, when them hands start coming down, when fatigue starts setting in, when Mikey nose started leaking like a motherfucker, when them cheeks start bruising up like this and shit, then Earl said, okay, now I'm finna get inside and work your ass. So he got in that booth. He got in that phone booth and started hitting with body shots. Body. I mean, he did everything except the 50-yard dash out of that motherfucking corner. Because Earl was pounding on his ass. Earl was cutting off that ring on his ass. If the ropes had a hole in it, he would have ran through that motherfucker and straight to the parking lot. That's how bad them body shots hurt. Trust me, they do. So it is what it is, people. Y'all get yourself ready for you know who? Trill Boxing Talk. That's right. Black Fight Fan TV and 78 Sports. They're gonna bring you. They're gonna bring you some smoke. Yes, sir. And KQKC, appreciate everybody for chiming in. Blue Blood couldn't be here and start today, but that's okay. He be on sometime today, trust me. I know. He was on earlier. That's why he decided not to come on now. So I will be back at 12:30. 12:30 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully I will have some new news for you. And if you haven't hit the like button, feel free to do it now. If you want to subscribe to KQKC now, feel free to do that also. I know I'm a young channel, but I'm grinding. And thanks to the LDBC for the suggestions, for the help. I appreciate it. I appreciate my subscribers, especially the devoted ones. Every time I go live, I see Judah. I see Derek. Lala D, I understand she had to be at work and everything. I'm getting to know them. Mark Blake. That's what we call a community. That's what the Lions boxing then is about. We are a community who get together and discuss the current state of boxing. That's all. That's all. We don't bother nobody. We don't hate on everybody. Just Eddie faculty lying ass, pathological liar Hearns. Because we don't like what he did when he came over here. You don't take over shit. You a guest in this motherfucking country. Don't get your passport revoked. So that's all I have for you. If you go to any of my videos, just hit show more and you can send a PayPal. You can see my email, Gmail, my Twitter account, whatever. So, and I appreciate it. If you do send something through PayPal, I would I recognize it and I let you know I really appreciate it, which I do. So, and a couple have done it. 5 here, 3 here, 10 here, and I appreciate that. So, and with that, next up is Trail Boxing Talk, and it would be on Black Fight Fan TV. All right. Yeah, man. So y'all get ready for them. All right. Peace and love. Show your love for Black Fight Fan and 78 Sports. I'm up.